A contemporary theater has embarked on a new adventure this season, hiring a core company of actors. What does that mean? We drop by the theater to find out. Behold, the core, the company. Hello. Hello. And artistic director John Langs. Hello there. Why don't we start out, I'd love to just have everyone introduce themselves. I know some of you, but let's start out, just say your name, and why don't we start over here?
Connor Toms.
I'm Keiko Green.
I'm Jasmine Jean Sim.
Lorenzo Roberts.
Kirsten Potter.
G. Valmont Thomas.
I'm John Langs.
R. Hamilton Wright.
Excellent. Now, this is kind of for you, John. I mean, a theater having a company of actors on staff, it seems like it's kind of, it was more common, from my perspective, in the past. The Rep had, I think, a core company at one point. I think the Intimon might have as well. But it seems not as common now in 2016. So what made you want to put together a company?
And the idea, it kind of thrills me. It's so exciting to be able to have a conversation about craft and a conversation about art in the long form. I mean, so often as artists, you maybe do a 6-week run. Usually you do a 4-week run and then it's over. And so you don't get the chance to accumulate knowledge, have a deeper conversation, or really ask of each other the risk and promote the kind of danger that I think makes theater exceptional. So I love acting, and I love actors, and I love the craft, and I wanted to work with smart, talented people who would push each other.
Is there a difference between the way this core has been put together versus maybe cores in the past, and ones that you've been familiar with before?
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting dance because I've been a director who has showed up to work and people have said, here's your cast. That's always a tricky thing, right? Because if you don't choose them, you're not really getting your vision across. So what we did at ACT Theater this year was I allowed a couple of directors to come in for the first part of the season and audition. And I sort of crossed my fingers and put the people in front of them that I hoped would light them up. And I was really, really blessed.
Okay, actors, I'm guessing that to be chosen one of 7 was a bit of a thrill. I was thinking kind of like being picked for the 6th grade kickball team. So tell me what it felt like, anyone can speak to this, what it felt like to be chosen to be part of the core. Anyone?
Well, there's that moment. There's that moment where you keep it cool, and you're very calm, and you respectfully say thank you very much, and then you walk out into the hallway and you sort of brush it off a little bit, and then you go into the bathroom and you start screaming.
That was exactly my experience. That was exactly what I did. It feels a little. I still feel very much like, are we sure? Like, thank you for letting me in the building. I promise I won't do anything. But in a way that's really awesome and challenging. So it felt crazy, but amazing at the same time.
For me, it was a boost of confidence at a time when I was needful of that. And very soon afterwards, I got to the question of responsibility. What does it mean for me? What do I need to be doing now that I'm a member of a core company? That to me feels like, okay, now I'm shouldering some of the load. So what am I carrying? Just tell me what I'm carrying.
Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah. R. Hamilton, I'm curious for you because I know you've been in a core before.
Well, John called me and asked me to consider doing it. I'm an actor, so I'm always thrilled when someone asks me to do a job. I love the plays I'm doing this season, but to have some responsibility interstitially, if you will, between projects and provide as much energy and support as I can throughout the year is great. That's the thing that I think I was most excited about.
The core, like you said, is for a year. You change out everyone, or do you guys vote people off the island? How does it
Yeah. I mean, here's how it is.
Yeah.
It's this is an experiment. ACT hasn't done this,
yeah.
So I don't know what shows that we'll be doing next year, and I know that that's the real identity of a theater company is what you're going to put on stage. So it's difficult to make a multi-year commitment. And that's why we brought in those 2 directors first.
Okay.
So they were able to create casts out of their season, and I was able to take those first 2 plays and extrapolate and say, okay, we've got roles for Keiko here, and I know I want her here. So So that sort of created the season 4.
Does that feel good to know that you were thought of in that way and like, okay, I'm gonna be in this, this, and this, I know it?
Well, yeah, the Stupid Bird is my first show at ACT ever. And so I was just really excited to be at that show, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
As actors, you also see projects fall through or conversations not quite connect in a way that you thought they would. So you're just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. So yeah, it seems like we're still going.
It's continuing.
Still crossing my fingers.
How will you measure it that it's been a success? Or how will you measure it at the end of this first year, you think?
We set goals.
We did.
The first meeting, John asked each of us to say out loud, to own a goal that we have for ourselves artistically that we would like to try to accomplish in conjunction with this group of individuals, and a goal for this group that we would like. And we've done one of mine already.
What was it?
One of my goals was I wanted to gather together as a group every 4 to 6 weeks and read a play, something that one of us was passionate about, something that one of us maybe wrote, and we've done 2 of them so far. So,
Great.
and then talked about them and kind of dug them up a little bit. It was fun.
One of my goals for the year was that we would have that community and have a place where we could trust each other and talk about the work that we find important. And I feel like I have a home now. I can have someone I can speak with and say, "What'd you think about that? Can I toss this idea to you? I have an audition coming up. Can we go into a room and can I run this? Can you give me some notes?" You know. And I feel like even in these past 4 months, we've done that. So it's a success in my mind already. Yeah.
I think one of the thrilling things that's already happened is, we read a play, and then we had a conversation, I'm going to say it, kind of break out of about diversity in casting, about diversity in playwriting. And that day, that moment to me was like, oh, this might be what this is actually all about. It might be that we have given each other permission to be really brave and really clear, and we've created a really safe space. So the conversation itself has been thrilling so far.
Well, really great talking with you all, and congratulations on being in the first core of ACT. That's super cool. And we want to push ACT's production of Stupid Effing Bird. It features 4 of the 7 core members. Runs now through May 8th, and tickets are at acttheater.org. Thanks, you guys. It's delightful.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Break out the vodka.